morning everyone. Welcome to mathematics class. In this session, we will begin chapter 6, percentage. So first we will know the meaning of the term percent. Percent means out of 100. For example, 5% means 5 out of 100. 24% means 24%. It means 24 out of 100. 32% means 32 out of 100. Like this. You can observe here that 5% represents a fraction with denominator 100. 24% represents a fraction with denominator 100. It means we can say a percentage is a way of expressing a number with denominator 100. Okay, what we can say? A percentage is a way of expressing a number as a fraction with denominator 100. Okay, like 24 by 100, it means 24%. Now, the symbol for percent. The symbol for percent is okay like this. One slanting line, one dot above and one dot down like this. This one is the sign for percentage. So students, you note down this in your copy and then we will proceed to the next topic. Note down this in your copy. Children, fraction, decimal and percentage, these all are interrelated to each other. I will show you this through one activity. Here I have taken one chart paper. Okay, and I have divided this chart paper into 100 equal parts. 100 equal boxes I have drawn. Okay, so total number of equal parts are 100. And how many parts I have shaded? 10 parts I have shaded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It means total number of equal parts are 100 and 10 parts are shaded. So how we can represent it in fractional form? Fraction for shaded part. Fraction for shaded part. Okay, so we are writing total number of equal parts in the denominator and the number of shaded parts in numerator. So its fraction will be 10 by 100. Now the same thing we will represent in decimal form. What will be its decimal form? Decimal form. For this 10 by 100. Look here. What is there in the numerator? 10. And in denominator, how many digits are there? 1, 2, 3. So first we will make numerator also 3-digit number by putting 1 0. So 0 1 0. Now there are 2 digits, so we will put decimal after two digits. So its decimal place will be 2. So the decimal form of 10 by 100 is 0.10. 0.10. Now percentage. How we can represent this in percent form? How we can represent this in percent form or percentage? Look here. What I have explained, percentage means a fraction which represents out of 100. Okay. Look here. Out of 100, how many parts are shaded here? 10. So we can say 10% part is shaded. Okay. Because I have already explained that percentage is a way of expressing a number in as a fraction with denominator 100. So here denominator is 100. So 10 will be the percentage for the shaded part. So we can say fraction 10 by 100, decimal form 0.10 and percentage form 10%. So I hope you understand through this activity the relation between these three terms. Converting a fraction into percentage. How will we convert a given fraction into percentage? So there are two methods. So first we will discuss about first method. First method is by changing the fraction into an equivalent fraction with 100 as denominator. It means the given fraction we will find out an equivalent fraction with denominator as 100. Look at this example. 8 by 10. One fraction is given. Now we have to convert this fraction into percentage. So what we will do? First we will find out an equivalent fraction with denominator 100. So students, you just think what we will multiply in 10 to get 100. Think. Yes. 10 times 100. So in denominator we are multiplying 10. So in numerator also we will multiply it by 10. Okay. Now we will get 80 by 100. Equivalent fraction of 8 by 10 will be 80 by 100. Now we can see this one is the fraction with denominator 100. And a fraction with denominator 100 can be represented as percentage 80%. Okay. One more example. This one is example number A. Now example number B. 15 by 25. Now in 25, what we will multiply to get 100? In 25, we will multiply 4. When we will multiply 4, we will get 100. So in numerator also, we will multiply it by 4. 15 4 is 60 and 25 4 is 100. 60 out of 100 means 60%. It's very easy. Find equivalent fraction and then convert into percentage. So note down this in your notebook. Then we will discuss about the second method. Second method is multiply the given fraction by 100 and then add a percentage sign. For example, 5 by 10. So we will multiply this 5 by 10 by 100. and along with 100 we will add a percentage sign. Okay, don't forget to put this percentage sign. Children, actually what happened? We know that in a fraction, when we are multiplying any number in numerator, then we are multiplying the fraction by the same number in denominator also. For example, if 5 by 10 we will multiply the numerator by 2, then we have to multiply the denominator also by 2 to make it equivalent fraction. Okay, so we can see here that here we have multiplied this 5 by 10 only by 100. This 100 means this 100 is multiplied in the numerator. Okay, 100 means what? 100 we can also write as 100 by 1. It means we have multiplied this fraction numerator by 100 and denominator is not multiplied by 100. So what happened? This percentage sign acts as a denominator. How? Because I have explained that percentage means out of 100. Okay, it means this percentage represents 100 in denominator and this 100 represents in 100 in numerator, means numerator 100 and this percentage is denominator 100. So now it's equivalent fraction. Okay, that's why I am saying when you will multiply it by 100, always adds percentage sign. If you will not write percentage sign, then it will be wrong. Okay, so once again we write, yes, 5 by 10 into 100 by 100 means 100%. 1 0, 1 0 cancel and 5 tens are 50%. This percent sign is very important. Okay, don't leave it. Next example, 8 by 25. 8 by 25. Now we will multiply it by 100. We can see it as 100 by 100. So this 100 will be written as percentage. Okay, so that's why we will remove this denominator 100. Okay, this denominator 100 is represented by this percentage symbol. Now 25 ones are 25 and 25 fours are 100. Now 8 fours are 32%. I hope you understand this one very nicely. So note down this in your math notebook. Let us discuss exercise 6.2. I will explain 1 and 2 questions of each topic and you will write down this in your notebook. So let us begin with question number 1. Convert the following fractions into percent. Look at this fraction, 80 by 100. So simply we can write it as 80%. Out of 100, 80. So 80%. Out of 100, 68. So 68%. Okay. It's very simple. Now question number 2. Convert into percent through an equivalent fraction with 100 as denominator. It means the given fraction we will find an equivalent fraction with denominator 100. So let us start. How will we do? Fraction is 9 by 10. We have to make its denominator 100. So we will multiply it by 10. In denominator we will multiply 10. So in numerator also we will multiply 10. So 9 tens are 90 and 10 tens are 100. Now here we have got one fraction as 100 denominator. So 90 by 100 means 90%. Okay. So note down this in your notebook and then we will discuss the next question. Question number B also we will solve by the same method by finding an equivalent fraction. So by which number we will multiply 5 to get 100? 20. 25 times 100. So numerator also we will multiply by 20. So 4 20 80 and 5 20s are 100. So 80 out of 100 means 80%. Next question number 3 is convert the following into percent by multiplying with 100. This one is the second method to convert into percent which I have taught you just now. 8 by 9. In this question we will not find equivalent fraction. In this simply we will multiply it by 100 and then we will add one percentage sign. Now in this question we can see that 100 is not a multiple of 9. It means 100 is not divisible by 9. So what we will do? Numerator we will multiply and then we will divide it by denominator. 8 into 100. 800 and here in denominator nothing is written, it means 1 is there. 100 we can write it as 100 by 1. So 8 into 100, 800 and 9 into 1, 9. 800 by 9%. Okay. Now this 800 you divide by 9. So let us divide 9 8 72. Remainder 8. Again 9 8 72. Remainder 8. So we can write it as 88 whole 8 by 9%. 88 whole 8 by 9% clockwise. 88 whole 8 by 9%. We can also represent it in decimal form or we can represent it in mixed form also. Okay, one more example. So this method is very useful. Previous method is not too very useful because when we will have a multiple of 100, a factor of 100, then only we can get 100 as a multiple. For example, 5 is a factor of 100, 20 is a factor of 100, 10 is a factor of 100. So we can multiply it to get 100. But 9, we can't get 100 by multiplying 9 by any number. So for such type of denominator, this method is not useful. Okay. So and this method is useful for all type of fraction. Okay. Question number B. Question number B is 13 by 20. 13 by 20. Very simple. 13 by 20 multiply by 100%. 25 times 100 and 13 5 just 65. Okay. We will just yes. So this one is question number B and this one is question number A. Note down this in your notebook. Question number 4. Convert into percent. So here we can use any of the two methods. Okay, in the question it is not mentioned that by which method we have to do. So we can do by any one method. So let us do. This one is given in mixed form. So first we will convert into improper fraction. 5 into 1. These two numbers are multiplied. 5 into 1, 5. And then upper number will be added. You know about fraction? 5 1 ja 5 plus 2 7. And in denominator it will remain same 5. Okay, 5 1 ja 5 plus 2 7 by 5. Now for converting into percent, let us multiply it by 100. 100 and percent sign. 5 1 ja 5. 5 2 ja 10, 20 times. Okay. 7 2 ja 14 by 1%, that is 140%. Okay, 5 1 ja 5, 5 20 ja 100, 7 2 ja 14 and 0 140 by 1. So 1 we will eliminate, it will be 140%. Similarly, 4 2 ja 8 plus 3, 11 by 4. Then multiply it by 100%. 4 1 ja 4 and 25 times 100. 11 into 25, 275. Yes, by 1% equal to 275%. Okay, same type of question is there in number 5 also, but here it is given in mixed fraction, here it is given in decimal form. So first decimal form we will convert into fraction, and after converting into fraction we will multiply by 100, percentage sign, and then answer. So 2.5 first convert into fraction. 25 by 10. Okay, 25 by 10. 25 for decimal 1, after decimal 1 digit 10 into 100%. 10 cancel. Answer is 250%. First change into fractional form. One more example. Second example is 0.6. So what we will do? Change into fraction. 6 by 10 into 100%. 0 cancel. Answer is 60%. So I hope you all understand this one. Okay, you practice it well and note down this in your maths notebook.